Hey, what's up guys? My name is Tyler and yeah, you can see my tattoo. Sorry, I've tried to record this video several times. It turns out I have a lot of thoughts on how they can improve Ring Fit Adventure. Or even make a sequel. Some of these ideas are that good. They are sequel worthy. So let's dive right into it. Majority of the things on my list are things that they can add. So real quick, let's go over things that they need to get rid of. Stop asking me to change my difficulty. I know when the game is too hard. I know how to change the difficulty. Stop asking me to take breaks. I know when to take breaks. I know when to stop playing a video game. Okay? And lastly, stop with the level up cutscene. When I'm jogging and I'm collecting that last experience medallion and I increase in a level, don't go full screen. Don't show, hey, you're now this level, and then stop me mid-jog. That's not cool. Just a little, add the level in the bottom corner and move on. Speaking of moving on, let's go on to the adventure part of this game, because that's what it's all about. So in case you didn't know, in Ring Fit Adventure, your character is on an adventure. This character is exposed to new monsters, new creatures, new landscapes, new characters, new everything. So, how would he want to keep all of that straight? He would probably write it down in an in-game journal. Why can't we have an in-game journal? I would love for him to encounter a monster and then, cool, he has all of its stats. And then give the player the option to, I don't know, view that character's HP or something? Seriously, how many hits will this monster take to die? So if we could get stats, it's an RPG. At its core, this game is an RPG. Nerds love numbers. Put the numbers on the screen. I'm gonna move on. Speaking of in-game journal, if we could get an art book for this game, that'd be cool. It would go right there on my shelf. Go right there. Yeah. This one's a three-parter. Okay, step one, Smash Bros. Put the Ring Fit character and ring into it, because seriously, it'd be awesome. It'd be like the Wii Fit Echo Fighter, and it'd be like Banjo-Kazooie, And then, when they're in Smash Bros, they turn into an amiibo figure. And then, you could take that amiibo figure, or literally any amiibo figure, you could put it into Ring Fit Adventure, and then boom, Pac-Man. You're dressed like Pac-Man. That'd just be cool, because Ring Fit Adventure has a lot of clothing. But it'd be really cool if they were actually Nintendo themed, and you could just, literally any amiibo you have, because I swear, the Nintendo Switch forgot about you guys, but I didn't. I'm just sitting in my closet, gathering dust. Why isn't it an option to check your pulse literally any time? Why do I have to run a whole course, wait for me to finish that course, and then I can check my pulse? What if I just in-game menu option. Hit the plus button, boom, check my pulse. You can read it anytime. Do that. This one is a change that I've commented on every time it happens, and it's a negative one. So it's kind of weird that I want to add it. But can we get some in-game damage? And I'm talking about specifically, like, when you're flying through the air and you run into a wall. It would be cool if your character actually received damage, lost a heart, or something. Just, I don't know, add more to the reality of it. I just want in-game damage. Hurt me. Hurt me. Okay, here's something I encountered on my second playthrough of this game. On my first playthrough on the adventure mode, I played from difficulty level 1 all the way to 21. Okay? Pretty mid-range. Now on my second playthrough of this game, I have that difficulty cranked all the way up to level 30. And difficulty affects adventure mode in two ways. One, with how many reps I'm out of breath. Reps when fighting monsters. That number is all the way up. You have to do like 57, 37. You have to do a lot of squats. Versus if that difficulty was all the way down to level 1, 2 squats. He's done. The other thing that the difficulty level changes is how you actually play the courses of the game. How you actually run through things. So let's just say, I'm still out of breath. I'm telling you, this list has got me all worked up. Okay, let's say you encounter a treasure chest. If your difficulty were at like level 20, you'd have to squat 3 times. Open the chest. I have it all the way up to level 30. You have to squat 5 times. It's not a big deal, but also, let's just say when you're approaching a door and you have to do the air blast, you literally have to do it so many times with a difficulty level 30. When it's difficulty level 1, I don't know, like twice. So yeah, if we could separate the difficulty. I love the additional reps for all the monsters. I don't love making all of that just annoying. It's not hard, it's just tedious. So, once again, more customizable options when increasing and changing difficulty. I spent a lot of time on that one. Just like with checking the pulse anytime, we should be allowed, well, the game should implement weight change a little more frequently, because I'm pretty sure that's what the calorie burn, that's where the caloric, you guys know what I'm saying. Weight is what affects that. So how many calories you burned are affected by the weight that you have inputted into the game. However, the game never asks you to enter your weight, except for the first day that you play. I went 2 months in my Ring Fit Adventure series before like, oh dude, I lost like 10 pounds, I should probably update that. So yeah, it's a small change, it's not necessary, but it'd be cool. Because people lose weight when playing this game. It's a big part of the game. Just feel like it could be implemented a little bit more. Speaking of something that's implemented a lot of more, the titles. There are titles for everything in this game. Everything you do is calculated and kept track of. Except for one thing. Stretches. Come on. Once I hit 50 stretches, the next title for stretches was 100, but there was no way to tell where I was. It, for some reason, does not keep track of stretches. I don't know if it's because you have the option to skip it. I don't know what it counts as a full stretch. Either way, keep track of stretches. Fix that real quick. It's the only thing that's not properly tracked. Can we customize those stretches? The dynamic stretch is the same, literally every time. Every time it's the same. And the static stretches, two things. One, can we pick what parts of the body we're working out? Even with dynamic. I know dynamic is supposed to limber up your whole body. Oh god. But the static stretch is supposed to stretch out whatever part of the body you were working out the most. And I get that. It does that. But if we could pick it, and then lastly, okay, you know this stretch where it has you do that? Yeah, what part of the body does that work out? If it could tell us, I'd appreciate that. Alright, I think we're done with stretches. Actually, according to my list, we're pretty much done with everything adventure mode related. Is it weird that I want to customize ring? A tip? Okay, yeah, it's weird. Let's move on to everything else. So I was scrolling on the subreddit and someone said that numbers cap out at 99,999. Yeah, why? I mean, I'm probably never going to reach those numbers. But why? Like, does it cap out at 999 for your level? Once again, I'll probably never reach it, but man, that sucks. Alright, this next one is a given. Add more fit skills. The game doesn't even implement push-ups or sit-ups, and I think that's kind of weird. And also, there are different ways to do different exercises, like planks. I never done planks the way Ring Fit Adventure wants me to do planks. So if you could just add alternate ways to do it, like I know when you're doing the Russian twist, for example, they're like, oh, working with your legs up off the ground is better. It's okay, cool. Have more alternate versions of exercises. That'd be cool. Alright, now we're getting into the really fun part of this list. So you know when you first boot up the game and you see that room, you see the weights in the back, in the top right there's the TV. What if you could actually explore your own room? And you can customize it. You can make it your own. It could show off mannequins with different clothing that you've gotten. You have like all your titles on the wall. You had your trophies on display. Now that I think about it, this game doesn't have trophies. If we could implement trophies in some way, that would be awesome. Maybe like you win the mini games, you get trophies like that. And then what if you could view your friends? The online shit for this game. Make viewing your friends' profiles easier, more accessible, something. Okay, back to it. What if you could view your friend's workout room? You could go in there, and then with their in-game journal, they had a scrapbook of all the places and creatures they've encountered. Seriously, that's all I want. I want this thing to be like the Odyssey in Super Mario Odyssey, when you can view all of your souvenirs and whatnot. That'd be awesome. And then what if in the in-game shops, we're going to go back to the adventure mode real quick, in the general stores, if you could buy souvenirs and stuff, it doesn't even have to like improve the gameplay. It's just, I have a lot of coins. Let me spend them. I bought literally every article of clothing. So if we could just, I don't know, you could do more. You could have your own workout room. Oh, that'd be so cool. This one's kind of a pipe dream, because it's the Nintendo Switch as a whole, but if we could work out to custom music, I know it doesn't have Spotify or anything, but they have a rhythm game, So if we could just listen to different tracks of music. I know music plays when you work out, so this idea can be scrapped, but I'm pretty sure something could be taken from it and implemented. But, yeah, we could add more songs to Rhythm Game. I don't know why we have 2 Mario ones, a Zelda one, a Splatoon one, and a Wii Fit one. Wii Fit? Really? I mean, you have a bunch of songs from Ring Fit, but then you only have 4 other games. 3, 4, 5... More, please. Here's an idea I would have appreciated about a month or 2 ago, back when I was kind of on a little hiatus from Ring Fit Adventure. Seasonal events, in-game activities, or just anything that engages the player, because, for example, I only play Splatoon 2 now when there's a Splatfest. I play Tetris 99 when there's a Maximus Cup. I know Animal Crossing has all of these events, and then Mario Kart has these open tournaments, so yeah, if we could do things like that in Ring Fit Adventure, that'd be really cool. To bring up another game, back when I used to play Pokemon Go all the time, they would have these worldwide missions where players would have to do a collective thing, and then, cool, you unlocked, everyone gets, I don't know, a cool outfit or something. So, I think collective missions, or even daily missions. Fucking Tetris 99 has daily missions. That's ridiculous. Ring Fit Adventure, you literally are working towards a goal every single workout. Well, you're not, but you are. So what if you actually were? What if they were daily missions? What if, like, okay, cool, this weekend you need to be able to hit this amount of all 3 squats, for example. I think Ring Fit Adventure could do more in that sense. Instead of just having adventure mode or custom mode, what if they were daily missions implemented into quick play, for example? There's noise out there. Here's something I don't know if I would do, but what if there were a boss mode? I don't want to fight bosses again, but it actually would be cool if there were a boss mode. Like, you could go fight Allegra Abdonis. I know that you can go to the adventure mode and do it yourself, but if there were a mode where you could string them together, kind of like how you do in custom mode, how you can string certain workouts together. What if you could have boss fights, and you could that green spiky pet that belongs to Guru Anma? I don't know. That was kind of a throwaway idea, because I don't know if I would go back and fight bosses again. Drago sucks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last 2 big things this game needs. Number 1, a muscle quiz section. Okay, hear me out. This game is always saying, hey, you should know your body so you can know what muscles to work out. I'm talking a mode that you put like right next to the tip section of this game, that you can see like a full body diagram. You can pick the muscles. You can choose what you're working out. You could see these different the exercises or you could see, all right, chest. Pick these exercises that work out your chest the most. Just anything that implements muscle knowledge into the game. You're already doing the hands-on stuff, but you can't go into these workouts blindly. You do need to have knowledge about exercise and fitness and the body as a whole. And fucking World 15 on Adventure Mode is called Quizton, and it asks you about the broccoli and strawberries and vitamin C and shit like that. So why isn't this a more prominent feature in Ring Fit Adventure? Give us muscle quizzes, or just body quizzes. Don't even limit it to muscles. But yeah, muscle quizzes. And lastly, and this is the big one, Ring Fit Level Maker. And I'm talking like Super Mario Maker level shit. This is why I think this is more a sequel idea. So it would be so easy. So, you know, in custom mode, you can pick the different levels you want to jog through, but you can select morning, midday, evening, night. That's it. That's where their customization stops and ends and starts somewhere there. Picture this. You can choose whether or not to create a world outdoors. You can make a level indoors, like the factory setting. You could choose if it's morning, night, and day. You can choose if it snows, rains, there's fog. It's absolute perfect sunshine. You can choose which monsters you put in the course. You can choose if it has like the push and pull blocks, the swings, the trampolines, the bootstrap tower. And then You could give, like, missions. Like, ooh, collect 15 eggs, break 40 boxes, run this in less than 180 steps. You could do literally anything that the adventure mode has done. And then you can upload those courses online. Your friends could play it. You guys could compete for time trials and things like that. You would have to, like, collect as many coins as you can. You just, all of these things. Oh my god. And then, when you go into your friend's room, you could see the different courses they made. And then you could play them. Dude, Ring Fit Level Maker. It's awesome. So there you go, guys. That's my heavy hitter. Also bring Ring Fit into Smash. Oh, and make this game multiplayer. I don't care how you do it, just do it. I literally had to buy a second Ring Fit game because Tori wanted to play at the same time as me. It's stupid that we have to do that. Split screen it, multiplayer. I know you probably can't do it in adventure mode, but give a multiplayer mode. This game could have a lot more game modes. Alright, so yeah, that was my really long video on how you can improve Ring Fit Adventure, or even how you can make a Ring Fit Adventure 2. Alright, you guys agree with that list? I do. I think it's cool. I had to make this video as soon as I could because I've been working on this list, like, for the last 4 months. Even yesterday, I thought of ideas. I recorded this video yesterday. After I was done recording, thought of more ideas. So, yeah, like that room friend visiting thing, that was new. The scrapbook thing, kind of new. So, there are so many ways that you can improve a game. And these are just ways that I think you can improve Ring Fit Adventure. It is a game that has changed my life. It has changed so many people's lives. People love this game. And Nintendo's sleeping on it just a little bit. Just a little bit. The last time they gave it love, you could dance with it, which is pretty cool. Okay? And then they did the Tetris 99 Maximus Cup. Oh, I could talk about this forever, but I'm not going to. In the meantime, please give this video a thumbs up if you guys agreed with literally anything I said, because, seriously, yeah, wow, I could really talk about this game forever. And one more thing. If you do not let me swap out my recovery exercises for regular attack exercises, I will rip out my hair. Okay? Literally every exercise should be available to use as a recovery exercise or an attack exercise. Hinge pose and standing forward folds are pretty much identical exercises. And you're telling me that one attacks and one only recovers? Do that better. Okay. We're done. I'm done talking. Subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you so much. Mwah. That's not my regular sign off, but you guys deserve some kisses.